Today, on the Justice Court, the plaintiff, Ojedele Oluwafemi, is suing Zidora Consult for the refund of 100,000 naira. He claims it was an overpayment he made to facilitate United States visa processing.
All rise. Court in session. Honorable Judge Fumi Asaolu presiding. Please be seated. Your Honor, this case is between Ojedele and Zidora Consult Nigeria Limited. Parties will know.
Ojedele Oluwafemi, Olaide.
Your Honor, ma'am.
Okay, you are suing Zidora Consult Nigeria Limited.
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, they responded, even though they are not here physically. They responded through their lawyer. But I want you to make your case, then I'll let you know what their response is all about. Okay.
Your Honor, on the 19th of January 2019, I paid the sum of 500,000 into Zidora's account, which is their company's account. The agreement we both had was to pay 400,000 naira, which is for the processing of a US visa. So along the line, it was when I paid that money that I realized that I have overpaid with the sum of 100,000 naira. And I have sent them several mails. They refused to honor the mails. And also my lawyer also wrote them. They also refused to respond to that as well. And something happened on the 28th of last month. There was a Facebook page called Rant Headquarter Extension. So somebody complained about same Zidora, that he paid money to their account, and for them to process the Canadian visa for him, they were asking him for extra money. I was like, these same people, they've extended their branches to another place again. So immediately I commented on that same page that the same people defrauded me the sum of 100,000. There was one, I've forgotten her name. So she was just responding and she was just saying all sorts of things that you are a liar. So I said, I'm not lying, that I have all evidence. I chose not to have so much word with her. I told her that even when you have an husband in your house, you don't respond to somebody you have not even for once set your eyes on. And I've been calling them all this while. They refuse to pick my call. All of a sudden, less than 30 minutes, less than 15 minutes, the call came in because I still have their number with me. The call came in. I just saw, Zidora. I told my wife, I said, I'm going to record this conversation. They never knew I would record that conversation. So the guy was like threatening me. The CEO of that company, his name is should be Wuche. So the guy was threatening me that thank God he has all my information with him, that he knows my home address. I was like, you cannot do anything. That provided I didn't give you this money, that is when you have a say. So he was just saying all sorts of things, threatening me that he knows my home address, that he's going to write to US Embassy and Canada Embassy, Australia, all sorts of things, that anytime I apply for a visa that they should deny me. So I was just like, you don't have that power. You that cannot grant somebody visa, you are writing to people. I know how it works. So it was just something that I'm just fed up of. Because it was somebody that introduced me to Justice Court, that if I should write to them that I will get an instant response, which I did. So that was why I am here before this honorable court.
Okay. I have a letter written and addressed to the head of legal team of Justice Courts by their counsel, Ime Umana signed the letter. That's Lumen Gentile Attorneys. They wrote a letter in which they try to explain what actually transpired between you. And in the process, they attached service contract agreement that they claim you signed. I want you to have a look at it and affirm to me whether it's your signature. So look at it from here to this page, where the signature page is.
Yes, ma, it's my signature.
Your signature.
Your Honor.
So you have a copy of this on you?
Yes, I
You
have
do?
it.
Okay, let me have it. In their letter addressed to the head of legal, they have a claim where they said our clients had, through a WhatsApp communication, conveyed the service charges for the particular service requested by the complainant, Ojedele Oluwafemi, and he was required to pay the total sum of 645,000 naira for the family package which he elected. Find attached WhatsApp communication with your complainant. So I'll show you your WhatsApp communication. Let me read it first. For 2 years, USA visa application assistance on promo. The requirements are international passport, passport photo, visa fee voucher, bank statement, and application and processing fee of 375,000 naira for an individual with deposit of 275,000 naira to balance 100,000 naira when visa is out, and 645,000 naira for family, which is your own package. Deposit of 400,000 naira to balance 245,000 naira, which covers application and processing fee, document checklist and verification and supporting documents. Processing time 2 to 3 months, and data subject to availability, so register early. Please note that promo ends as January 31st. Anyway, it's indicated there that you pay 400,000 naira deposit.
Yes.
And you balance 245,000 naira later. They claimed on your own, you decided to make a deposit of 500,000 naira. Their claim is that the total sum you are supposed to pay is 645,000 naira. And all they requested is for you to first pay minimum of 400,000 naira and 245,000 naira later. So the way they are looking at it is you decided to pay more than initial deposits. You paid 500,000 naira and they believe you are still owing them 145,000 naira. That's their claim. I'm not saying whether they are right or not. I'm just putting it forward to you. Complainant undertook to pay all charges, and all payments are non-refundable and non-transferable. Please see the attached contract. I've shown you the contract earlier on. Our client proceeded to provide the service, which included visa application, processing fee, document checklist, and verification of supporting documents, among other incidental matters. Surprisingly, after the full provision of the service, the complainant turned around to demand for a refund of the sum of 100,000 naira, which he claimed he mistakenly paid to our client. deliberately attempting to evade the full and complete performance of its obligation under their contract. Our client is still being owed a sum of 145,000 naira by the said complainant, Ojedele Oluwafemi, being balance of fees for service provided. Then some other things were written, but another thing that I believe should be of interest to you is that it might interest you to know that your complainant initially resorted to self-help and engaged in criminal defamation against our client over the same subject matter by posting libelous content on Rant HQ Facebook page in an egregious attempt to disparage our client's business and subject them to scorn. This was before he proceeded to lodge a complaint before your very revered court. Please find attached post defaming our client on Facebook for your perusal. They attached this. Let me show it to you. It corroborates what you just said.
Yes, ma'am.
What you wrote on the Facebook.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, let me have it. So that's the position right now. We regret to state that your suggested date is not convenient for us. So they've suggested 5th of February.
Your Honor.
We're looking at 5th of February that they want to come over for a meeting first. Most cases, that's the procedure. The legal team first comes in. Some gets resolved without being referred to the court. Some get referred to the court. So that's the procedure. So for now,
I will try my best, Your Honor.
to do what?
To also be
Available.
available.
You know, the legal team, you work with the legal team so that the two of you will have a convenient date to meet. So for now, I'm going to adjourn the matter.
The defendant is not in court but sent in a written response to the allegation and requested for an out-of-court meeting. After the break, Judge Fumi dismisses this case.
In fact, I'm going to dismiss the matter for now because I'm not sure whether it's coming back to court or you'll be able to resolve it. Do you understand? You might be able to resolve it at with the legal team. If it doesn't get resolved there, they will refer it back to the courtroom for me to preside over. Do you understand?
Yes,
So the
Your
case is hereby dismissed for now.
Honor. Thank you, Your Honor.
All rise.
Have you been cheated or have a dispute and want justice? Don't take laws into your hands. Log on to www.thejusticecourt.com and submit your case.